These are 9 confessions of an introvert. So, only 10 things that introverts can truly understand as well. But these are mainly more confessions. It's more of a detailed understanding for you people to help understand what introverts are, etc., etc. So, fellow introverts, those whom are also introverts and may be watching this video, it's okay to be reserved, but don't use it as an excuse to become a hermit. And to extroverts, the opposite of an introvert. If you are watching this, let this be known. Let us introverts be. Not everyone can be a social butterfly like you. Now, number 1, confession of an introvert. I hate the stigma attached to the word introvert. That means a weird, socially awkward person we all want to avoid. To me, an introvert is someone who is selective about who they surround themselves with. It's someone who is comfortable with being themselves without feeling insecure. We value quality over quantity. Number 2, confession number 2 of an introvert. I love meeting new people, but only if you approach me first. You know, everyone knows me for that. Fuck, I love meeting new people, but I ain't gonna go up to them. I'm not going out of my way for that. If I have to make the first move, it'll most likely never happen. I'm silently imagining every possible thing that could go wrong, and by the time I work up enough courage to do it, I've thoroughly freaked you out by constantly glancing your way, and you've already sprinted toward the door. Number 3, small talk for me is not small talk to a normal person. Again, another thing that is well known with people that know me very well. I get deep real fast. I genuinely want to know your life story, what makes you happy, what makes you angry. Don't be surprised if I ask you how you really feel about your parents' divorce within the first 5 minutes of meeting you. I'm not a gossip. I just genuinely want to connect with you. Number 4. We have a heightened sense for a fake or insincere personality. And I love that. Our quiet and reserved nature allows us so much time to observe. I see your fake smile, and I can tell you have just lied to that person. I hear you repeat the same exact joke to every single person you run into. I'm on to you, extrovert. Number 5. If you point out my introvertedness, I will silently hold it against you forever, and also, I'll probably hate you. As much as we try to embrace our introvertedness, many of us are still very insecure about it. You asking an introvert why they're so quiet only makes things worse. Please stop making us feel so awkward with this obvious observation. Number 6. To our hairdressers, or a person who's cutting our hair at that day or what have you. Please don't make me talk the entire time I'm in your chair. Same to the dentist as well. I'm sure you're a very nice and interesting person, but after a certain point I simply run out of things to talk to you about. I'm out of witty comments. I can't think of any normal questions to ask you, and my stupid comments will begin to emerge. Then number 9 will furthermore on this. Number 7. My ideal Friday night is Netflix, bringing 1 or 2 friends. I don't want to be alone, but I also don't want to exhaust myself by socializing with dozens of other people. Can't we just throw on some sweatpants, make an ice cream run, and sit on the couch and watch some Netflix? Play some Xbox, something like that, you know? Number 8. Please never make me go to a club. Fuck streeters. What is clubbing even? Why would we want to go where it's so loud I can't even hear you? I'll be in the quiet corner trying to engage in meaningful conversation with other introverts, if you need me. Number 9. Networking events equal death. There is literally nothing I hate more than having to meet new people in an environment specifically created for that purpose. I realize that's entirely the point of networking events, but I feel so much pressure to make myself sound and look the most interesting person you've ever met. I can only be charming for so long. Pass me a glass of wine and let me mentally prepare myself for the first, idea of it, actually. On a related thought, fights are more like intense discussions. Alright, number 10. If I say something stupid, kindly pretend I said nothing at all. Rest assured, knowing my dumb comment or question will haunt me for the rest of my life, I'll lie awake at night replaying the entire conversation in my head. I'll think of a million other things I could have said instead. I'll vow never to speak again. This is where my quietness comes from. It's a vicious cycle. Well, if there's any other introverts that, relate or whatever, like button and share it to your other introverts or someone that you know is an introvert.